hands involved. Well involved with si Kelly so far.
And this might be the easiest basket. James Yap will have the entire ball game, an open layup on a fast break. So once again, stretching the lead of Purefoods to 5 points. So posting ngayon si Marlo Aquino against Romel Aducol. Marlo, matras. Pero may hawak raw, sabi ni referee Art Herrera. This will be called against Romel Aducol. Anybody is here inside the Big Dome for game number 7 ng ating All-Filipino Finals. Here's Denok Miranda. Denok Miranda ngayon, walang napuntahan. Marlo Aquino. Oh, he only had 3 seconds to shoot that one.
You know, one of the reasons Marlo Aquino is nahihirapan siya sa kanyang opensa. Napapansin natin, every time he gets the ball, the guards of Purefoods dumadive sa harapan niya at sinusubukan sundutin yung bola. So he doesn't really have enough time para makadribble at gumawa ng kanyang galaw.
That's why when you're guarding Marlo Aquino, instruction mo dun sa bumabantay sa kanya push him away from the post. Nako, si Mark Pingris pa natawagan ng foul on a jump ball situation. This will be a problem for Coach Ryan Gregorio dahil pangatlong foul na yan itong si Mark Pingris. So babalik ang bola dito sa Sta.Lucia Realtors. Kelly Williams this time against Kirby Raimundo. Denok Miranda. Ito, nahanap nila si Kelly Williams. Kelly Williams from the left elbow, kumalog lang. Pingris still doing his work board. 7 rebounds so far. 5:34 remaining in the first half. Roger Yap. Raimundo against Omolon. Top of the key, Raimundo. Strong move, spins, fades away. Short, nandiyan na naman si Mark Pingris. Another offensive rebound and a putback.
You talked about it at the start of this game, Richard. Offensive rebounding is the strength of Purefoods. At ito, pinapakita na naman nila to. 9 points out of their total of 37 is coming from offensive rebounds, and they are definitely out-rebounding itong Sta.Lucia Realtors.
Well, in this series, 2 beses lang na out-rebound ng Sta.Lucia itong Purefoods. Ito ngayon, Denok Miranda, ang ganda pasa sa loob para Bitoy Omolon.
You know how important that basket is for Bitoy Omolon. That's only his first basket in 2 games. So yan, importante yan sa confidence ito si Bitoy Omolon.
Here's Roger Yap. Aducol. Nahanap ulit nila si Kirby Raimundo. Against Dennis Espino. Goes baseline, Raimundo. 3 seconds to shoot. Ito na ngayon, Roger Yap, sidestepping move, wala. Another offensive rebound. And almost automatically, 3 times down the floor, there's been an offensive rebound para dito sa Purefoods.
Yung bantay ni Romel Aducol is actually cheating and trying to find out kung saan pupunta si Kirby. Tapos, binabantayan at ito yung nagbibigay ng help defense. That leaves the 2 best defenders, or rather rebounders, of Purefoods open for offensive rebounds. That's Mark Pingris and Romel Aducol.
Aducol knocking down 2 free throws. You know, even the free throw shooting of the 2 big guys of both teams, Aducol and Aquino, have taken some spotlight. Nagkaroon sila ng a few seconds of play dito sa series na to. Another rebound dito by Mike Pingris. Napatukan pa raw siya. Mike Pingris, alam mo, mag-double figures na sa rebound. Meron na siyang 9 rebounds so far. Same play for Purefoods. Kirby Raimundo. 1-on-1 against Dennis Espino. Raimundo kicks it out. Open Roger Yap. No! Here's Ryan Reyes. Reyes sidesteps. Reyes goes up. Wala. Andiyan naman si Kelly Williams. At siya naman ang napatukan.
But you can see Kelly Williams out of that rebound. Mas gusto na yung mga ganun sitwasyon eh. Not really a type of player that likes to create his own shot out of the dribble.
Ayan po, 10 points at 8 rebounds. Dito kay Kelly Williams, make that 11 points for K-Will. Kanina po nakita natin yung muling ina nitong si Kelly Williams. Here's Mark Pingris, binugulong. Bitoy Omolon, Raimundo. Looking for James Yap, hindi makawala dito sa depensa ni Denok Miranda.
Denok Miranda, we haven't mentioned his name, but excellent job. Dahil ito si King James. hindi ba natin nababanggit yung pangalan?
Yun na nga no? Welcome back inside the Big Dome. Ito po Sta.Lucia nagtataka makakuha ng first ever All-Filipino Championship. And for more about Sta.Lucia, punta natin si Dominic Uy.
Thank you, Richard. Itong Sta.Lucia Realtors, alam nila ang history ng Purefoods Tender Juicy Giants. Magaling sila bumalik, especially pagdating sa finals. But they are out to make their own history. Sabi nga ni Coach Boyet Fernandez, this is icing on the cake. Gusto nilang manalo today. They are very confident na mananalo sila today. And sabi niya, my players deserve it. That's why they are going for Game 7 for the win today and get their first ever All-Filipino Championship. Richard?
Thank you very much, Dominic, because you never know kung kailan ka ulit mabibigyan ng ganitong pagkakataon.
And if there's one guy that knows it, it's Coach Boyet Fernandez. He played in the league for 12 years and he was never able to win a championship.
All right. Diyan po si Congressman Robbie Puno, also inside the venue. And of course, ikaw na mag-introduce ko.
Ayun,
parang kamukha mo
nakakatandang kapatid ng lolo ko.
Right. Senator Freddie Webb. Here's Kirby Raimundo. James Yap. Yap ngayon drives. Nabangga. Gets it out. 6 seconds to shoot. Kirby Raimundo. Is that a 3? No! That's only a long 2 para dito kay Kirby Raimundo.
Ibilip ka rin dito talaga sa Purefoods. You know that the ball is going to Kirby Raimundo. You know that the ball is going to James Yap. But these two guys just have the will para makakuha sila ng puntos and they're really keeping their team alive dito sa puntong ito.
Ako, si Adukoy, 4 na ang foul nito si Romel Adukoy. Trying to prevent Dennis Espino from going to the post. Dennis Espino knocks in the first free throw. 2 for 2 para dito kay Dennis Damenes. Total of 5 for Espino in the ballgame. Chico Lanete, pinasok na ni Coach Ryan Gregorio. Ito, James Yap finally gets the letter. James Yap goes inside. James Yap, nothing there. Mintis pa rin, kahit lay up. Here's Enoch Miranda. Miranda takes it out. Joseph Iyo goes closer. Nilaglag ito kay Dennis Espino. Espino nasa raduhan ng pinto. Umatras-atras. Pasa niya. Natapik. 10 seconds of shot clock. Joseph Iyo inside to Victoria Molon. And that's a bullet pass coming from the Ninja.
And Bitoy Molon sa larong ito, he's right there where he is used to. Nandun siya sa ilalim. Last couple of games and in the last game, took a lot of 3-point shots. Now, he's getting his confidence by getting those layups near the basket.
Once again, Kirby Raimundo. This time, lead on the part of James Yap. Alam niya na dinidinay talaga yung passing lane niya. Nag-backdoor siya this time. Went against the momentum of the defense. Enoch Miranda. Miranda looking for Kelly Williams. Kelly Williams launches a 3. Bang! The 3 coming from Kelly Williams. A total of 14 points from Haywell. And will it spell the fortune of Sta.Lucia? Well, titignan natin. James Yap spins. At ito, kinapitan na siya nito si Denok Miranda. Maswerte ito si Coach Ryan Gregorio dahil nga pag si James Yap naman nag-struggle. Mabuti na lang si Peter Jun Simon. Maganda yung nilalaro so far. Under a minute remaining, 5 seconds to shoot. Peter Jun Simon, offensive foul. Ang itinawag ni referee Joey Kalungkagin. Joseph Yo, high screen provided by Dennis Espino. Yo against Simon. Yo, binigay kay Dennis Espino at the post. Before he can make his move, may foul tinawag against John Dan Salvador. A lot of fouls, free throws have been taken already in this ball game. 12 for Purefoods, 14 for Purefoods, and 12 for Sta.Lucia.
So Sta.Lucia looking for his 13th and 14th free throw. Two things happened well para sa possession na yun ng Sta.Lucia. They were able to go to the line with a difference of 10 seconds in game clock and shot clock. Ibig sabihin yan, magkakaroon pa sila ng pagkakataon for another possession.
At Dennis Espino binigay na ang lamang dito sa Sta.Lucia Realtors. And there's the press of Sta.Lucia. Naitawid naman ng Purefoods ang bola. Working against the zone of Santa Lucia. 10 seconds to shoot, 10 seconds differential for game clock and shot clock. Here's Peter Jude Simon, 5 to shoot. Chico Lanete goes baseline. Chico Lanete with a floater. Alright, last shot opportunity for the Realtors. Ito na yan, Joseph Yo goes against the screen, drives out inside, does not get the basket. And Salvador clears the rebound, and that will end things in the first half of this game number 7. Do or die Sunday, mga kaibigan, in this full house Araneta Coliseum. Alright, back to live action. Ito na po ang ating third quarter. James Yap. Ito kagad ang pinuntahan ni Coach Ryan Gregorio sa kanilang first possession, and James Yap really trying to take it strong to the basket. Alam natin, masyadong mahigpit ang pagkakabantay sa kanya ng Purefoods, or ng Santa Lucia rather, in the first half.
Yeah, that's a setup play coming off the halftime break. At pinapakita rin dito ng Purefoods is, we know that we have struggled in the third quarter like you can see on your screen, but we're gonna go to our best offensive weapon on the first play para itong Santa Lucia hindi kaagad bumuelo.
Alright, at tanong natin kay Eric Reyes, ano ba pinag-usapan ng Purefoods at DAF, Eric?
Well, Richard, nakausap ko si Coach Ronnie Magzano at sinabi niya sa akin, they really have to put a good defensive stop on Williams and Espino here in the third quarter because alam nila si Williams gumagawa ng third. Sabi niya, Game 7 is really a player's game. That's why they have to be patient and they have to battle it out. And finally, sinabi niya, this team is really a team of survivors. Kaya sinasabi nila sa kanyang mga players para mas inspired sila. Kaya kita naman natin ng first half, ganado even the players coming off the bench. Richard?
A major concern talaga para sa Purefoods itong third quarter because Santa Lucia has outscored Purefoods by an average of 8.6 points per quarter in the third quarter of the series. 8.6 points per game in the third quarter dito po sa series na to. At ito naman, Richard Yee. Hugot dito ni Coach Ryan Gregorio. Gives Purefoods ay 5-point lead. Sa paring naman ng Santa Lucia, ano kaya pinag-usapan nila, Dominic?
Dalawang bagay lang pinag-usapan nila. Defensive rotation dahil madaming ang nalilibo sa ilalim. At pagdating naman sa rebounding, they need to stop the offensive rebounds. Itong Purefoods TJ Giants na napakadami ng puntos na na-score nitong Purefoods.
Alright, thank you very much, Dominic. And you can see the concern, of course, the rebounding. That's really a big concern. Yan rin po ang naging problema nila against Purefoods in game number 6. Is Roger Yap, a tough shot.
Oh, that's a bailout foul. Not a good foul on the part of Ryan Reyes.
Oh, kasi wala na nga sa balance, wala na sa forma.
Remember, for those that tuned in late, etong Santa Lucia, hindi ganun kalalim ang kanilang guard rotation niyan because Paulo Mendoza sprained his ankle in practice before today's game.
Kahapon lang napakarupo niya yung paa nitong si Philip Butel. So he stepped on the Butel. Di ba? Kaya tatapilok siya. Ito, 6-point lead na po ito ng Purefoods. Playing in front of a crowd on over 18,000 po. Yung biggest since Game 6 of the 2004-2005 Philippine Cup Finals. Nung nanalo po ang Ginebra over TNT.
You talked about that good run of Santa Lucia usually in the third quarter. So far, in this third quarter, etong Purefoods naman ang may magandang run because they have held Santa Lucia scoreless up to that point.
And look at this guy, Bitoy Omolon, making up for lost time. Wala nga po na puntos ng game number 6 na yun, already with 6 points. Is Roger Yap. Kirby Raimundo. James Yap has an open look. There. Here's Denok Miranda, cross-court pass. Kelly Williams drives baseline, Nasaraduhan. Dennis Espino against Richard Yee. Espino holds up, yes! Total of 9 points for the captain ball of the Realtors.
We talked about one of the key guys to stop in the third quarter, Dennis Espino. Nabanggit yan ng coaching staff ng Purefoods. And right now, that's the points coming mula kay Dennis.
Now of balance doon si Mark Pingris. Ito, turnover. Dennis Espino ngayon. Binigay kay Joseph Yu. Back to Dennis Espino. And Espino just ties the ball game at 50. And a quick timeout called here by Coach Ryan Gregorio. Santa Lucia once again starting their onslaught here in the third quarter.
Kanyang simugod sa dagsa ng tao dito at lakas ng ulan na walang pato siya ng wallet niya pero okay lang. Alas kanina nakasalubong ka naman ng ng isang 60-year-old lola all the way from Pangasinan dahil naramdaman daw niyang mananalo na ang Purefoods ngayong gabi. Kaya back to you guys.
Kita mo naman talaga yung mga die-hard na fans itong Santa Lucia at ang Purefoods. Sila rin po nagsasakripisyo, hindi lamang mga players. And Kelly Williams missing on the 3-point attempt. Todo-todo ang suporta ng mga fans sa kanilang mga kupunan. Here's Roger Yap, open look. In and out. Joseph Yo, sinalubong ni James Yap. Tabla pa rin po tayo dito, 50 all. Miranda orchestrating the play. Here's Bitoy Mulon. Bitoy. Sumugod. Fakes once, kicks it out. Nenok Miranda, 5 to shoot. Nenok, offline.
Well, actually had that first shot open, pero nailang siya kay Mark Pingris. When he decided to go for that jump shot, wala na sa balanse.
Every shot here is pressure-packed, no? Dahil nga, the championship is on the line. James Yap! No! Here's Santa Lucia on a fast break. Nenok Miranda, back to play to Kelly Williams, already the basket. An acrobatic shot by Kelly Williams sends the believers of Santa Lucia up on their feet.
Richard, kaya merong mga deboto talaga at tumami ang mga deboto ng Santa Lucia because of the athleticism of Kelly Williams. They are in the crest of an 8-0 run itong Santa Lucia. Itong si Coach Ryan Gregoya forced to call an early timeout to stop that run. But still, his team has been unable to score after starting this quarter with their own 5-0 run.
17 points total para dito kay Kelly Williams. And Mark Pingris is bottled up. And another turnover here para sa Purefoods TJ Giants. As the third quarter has been their quarter so far in the series. Kelly Williams, ikot ng bola. Joseph Yo, inanap si Dennis Espino against Mark Pingris. Yo, posts up for 3. Bang! The end the rest para kay Joseph Yo. A total of 7 for Joseph Yo.
Itong Purefoods need a basket right now. Santa Lucia on a tear, 12-0 run so far. They need to make a basket to stop the bleeding.
Eto, tingnan natin, may bigay Noy Casillo. Kicks it out to Yap. Eto na si Kirby. Kirby drives baseline, 12 moves. Si Pal palang inabot. Agawa ng bola. Napunta kay Pingris. 3 seconds to shot clock.
He doesn't know it.
He doesn't know it. And another turnover against Purefoods. Back-to-back turnovers here for the Purefoods TJ Giants.
And you know, the turnovers piling up, Richard, sa quarter na to. Here in the third quarter, Purefoods already with 3 turnovers. Remember, they only had 7 the entire first half.
Alright, ito po ang TM3 sa binitawan ni Joseph Yo. At sa inyo ng bagong TM Discard SIM, 30 pesos lang, may bagong discard ka na. That gave Santa Lucia 6-point lead. Ito na ngayon si Dennis Espino, sumugod sa loob. Dennis Espino umangat, pero may foul. Third quarter, except for one game na nagtabla itong production ng Santa Lucia at Purefoods. That was game number 2. And everything napunta na sa way ng Santa Lucia. Yan po si Dennis Espino, of course, the veteran. First pick overall back in 95. Looking for second PBA title. Tuwan-tuwa po ang mga deboto ng Santa Lucia. Santa Lucia is making a serious run. James Yap. You know, sa lakas na sigawan dito, alas di mo rin madinig yung mga pito ng referees. And he knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw for big game James in this. 6.5 remaining in the third quarter. Santa Lucia on a tear. Here's Bitoy Mulon. Bitoy guarded by James Yap. Bitoy Mulon, nawala si James Yap. Binigay niya dito kay Dennis Espino. May mismatch against James. James falls down. Wala. And Espino takes advantage.
That's a good job on the part of the Realtors. That's experience. They talk about this team not having experience. That was an experienced play going to the big man in a mismatch.
James Yap, masyado malakas. Eto sa loob. There's Peter Jude Simon. They set it up. Simon Who will they go to? Noy Castillo, 4-3, too strong. And Sta.Lucia grabbing that rebound. That's the thing that they talked about in the dugout, and that's what they're doing here in the third. Kelly Williams, strong move to the basket. He spins. He goes up. He does not get the basket. Bitaw mo lang for Pippen. Wala. Lead pass to Peter Simon. Naagaw ni Joseph Yeo. Yeo to Williams. Hihingi ni Delok yung bola. Williams wants to go to their captain ball. He spins baseline. Dennis Espino. And you know, Dennis Espino, sinasabi nga natin, he wanted to get the crown back in game number 6. Had 22 points. Dennis Espino once again leading the way for the Realtors.
On the flip side, Richard, para kay Coach Ryan Gregorio, he's really shuffling his lineup right now. He knows in this quarter, seemingly, once again, nothing again working for his team. He started with a starting 5 that gave a solid start sa larong ito. It didn't work. Pinalitan niya, naglagay siyang 3 gwardiya. Pinagsabay niya, Castillo, Yapin, Simon. Ngayon, wala na naman yun. It didn't work. Now he switches over. Now he goes back. Kirby Raimundo, Adokol, and Pingris. He goes back now to his rebounding unit. Now let's see if this unit is going to be better than the last one.
Ito, Noy Castillo. Sta.Lucia sticking to that zone defense.
Well, they went back to that zone dahil nawala na nga yung 3 shooter ng Purefoods. Yan, 2 na lang. Ang natitira lang, PJ Simon at saka...
Oh! A big 3-point shot by Peter Jun Simon.
Kailangan yung puntos na yun, Richard. Purefoods really bleeding for their points in this quarter. They needed that shot in the arm.
At ito rin po mga parakiyano ng Purefoods ang sumisigaw ng defense. Is Dennis Espino. Dennis Espino goes up. Wala, napunta kay Butaw yung mga 1-4. And he is fouled.
In that sequence, Romel Adukol picking up his 5th personal foul. Kakapasok lang yan because ito Coach Ryan wanting to go with another lineup because the past lineup didn't work for him. Pero ito problema na naman para sa kanya sa pupuntang ito.
Izod, America's premium leisure wear, known for its technology, inspired clean designs and colorful product lines. Visit an Izod store now. Alright, ngayon po, 10 na lamang dito sa Sta.Lucia Realtors. Ito na naman ang kanilang full court press.
We'll talk about controlling the tempo. Purefoods, big change in this quarter. 4 turnovers and Sta.Lucia taking advantage of it. One guy para sa Purefoods that has been solid in this game. Their super sub, PJ Simon. Siya na ang top scorer para sa kanyang koponan with 16 points.
And keeping Purefoods afloat here in game number 7. Dennis Espino, short jumper using the glass. Once again, Dennis the Menace.
No, but that's miscommunication on the part of that screen roll defense. Pareho sila sumabay kay Denok Miranda. Iniwan pa nila si Dennis Espino.
And Peter Junsabon once again going straight to the basket. Pero ang Purefoods hindi pwede mapagsagutan lang dito. Total of 18 for Peter Junsabon.
You know what's big about those 18 points, Richard? He's done it in 13 minutes. Every time pumapasok si Peter Junsabon, offensively, he has been a catalyst para sa kanyang TJ Giants.
And this time, it's an offensive foul called on Bitoy Molon. 3.5 remaining here in the exciting third quarter. Kirby Raimundo sumugod sa loob, pumihit, umangat, and he gets the basket. So unti-unti naman buhabalik dito ang Purefoods TJ Giants. Here's Joseph Yeo, one fake, takes it out, Norman Gonzalez for 3, and over the backhook.
Well, just like at the middle of this quarter, wherein Sta.Lucia made its run, at this point, at the tail end of this third quarter, ito naman Purefoods ang humaharurot. But right now, they are in the crest of their own run, eating into the lead of Sta.Lucia.
They really can't afford to wait for the fourth quarter to make that run because you had more pressure to yourself. And bago pa yung tira na yan ni Jondan Salvador, nagkaroon na ng foul, a holding foul called against Norman Gonzalez. So 6-point lead dito para sa Sta.Lucia. Tatangkang ibabayan ng Purefoods in this possession. Noy Castillo against Ryan Reyes. Castillo looking for Kirby. Oh, kick ball. So Marereset sa 14 seconds yung shot clock. It was down to only 6 seconds. So more time here for the Purefoods TJ Giants to set up their offense. Here's Peter Jude Simon. Umangat sa continuation. Foul pa. And Peter Jun Simon.
A lot of flack went to Peter Jun Simon after Game 5 when a lot was expected of him. Game 6, not a lot of things happening by Peter Jun Simon. Pero lahat yan, tila, bawing-bawi na dito sa ginagawang performance ni Peter Jun Simon. Peter Jun Simon already with 18 points, rather 20 points in 15 minutes of action. Make that 21. So lumalabas dyan, Richard. James Yap, slightly ineffective so far. Pero Peter Jun Simon able to carry and help his team stay close with the Sta.Lucia Realtors.
Whose lead is now down to 3. Joseph Yo, kumalugong tira. Offensive rebound by Norman Gonzalez. And so it's a reversal of fortunes dito. Ngayon naman to Sta.Lucia is the ones crashing the board for more opportunities at the basket. Kirby Raimundo natawagan ng pang-apat na foul. So more problems. 4 para kay Kirby, 5 na kay Romel Adocul.
At to the fact, Mark Pingris, 4 na rin yan, Richard.
Alright, pasok yung unang free throw nitong si Norman Gonzalez as Denok Miranda checks back in the ball game. So everybody riding their A game. In the meantime, Van Heusen is the shirt of choice for the power dressers. Van Heusen dresses up the modern man endowed with distinction and clear-cut sense of style. Van Heusen best dress shirt. Back to a 5-point lead for the Realtors. Is Noy Castillo. Castillo binigyan ng screen ni Kirby Raimundo. Denok Miranda trying to employ the same defense on Peter Jun Simon. Tulad ng pagbantay niya kay James Yap. And Marlo Aquino matatawagan ng kanyang unang foul lamang, pero nasa penalty na nga itong Sta.Lucia Realtors.
Marlo Aquino sticking his foot out and called for that foul.
Oh, Peter Jun Simon, kala niya, short yung tira, yung pala, ringless. Alright, so ito, James Yap, babalik na. 2 minutes and 15 remaining here in the third period. Pinalitan niya muna to si Kirby Raimundo dahil nga 4 na ang fouls ni Kirby Raimundo. Kakailanganin siya ni Coach Ryan sa ating payoff period. So now, titingnan natin paano magre-react dito ang coaching staff ni Sta.Lucia. You have a double-barrel threat, Peter Jun Simon and James Yap in at the same time. Marlo Aquino and a foul by John Dan Salvador. Nasa penalty na rin po itong Purefoods TJ Giants. And Marlo Aquino on the line. Aquino, first free throw. Nako, nagpuntis. And later on, itong foul situation natin, will play a major role. Mas lalo na sa endgame.
Lalo na free throw shooting. There's going to be a lot of free throws that are going to be attempted. And you know, you expect a game like this will go down to a difference of 2 to 5 points. And all of those could easily have come from free throws.
Well, Marlo Aquino missing 2 free throws. Ito na ngayon. Peter Jun Simon goes against the screen. Simon, he gets the basket. Peter Jun Simon once again. A total of 22 points for Peter, or 25 points for Peter Jun Simon. 14 in this quarter alone. Marlo Aquino, na double team, natabigan ng bola. 7 seconds na titira sa shot clock ng Sta.Lucia.
At Richard, parang napaganda pa that James Yap struggling a bit in this game. Peter Jun Simon forced to take a lot of touches, and you can see the results para dito kay Peter Jun Simon. Only 1 miss so far, Peter Jun Simon from the field, and only 1 miss from the free throw.
Meantime, John Dan Salvador natawagan ng pang-4 na foul. Marlo Aquino had 2 misses previously. Ngayon po, na-adjustan niya kanyang tira. 5th point in the ball game para dito kay Skyscraper, pick number 1 back in 96. That's 2 PBA titles, looking for his 3rd. And this is his 6th finals appearance. Baksak si Mark Pingris. Ito na naman Peter Jun Simon. Simon, ayaw promeno talaga. And ang bola babalik dito sa Sta.Lucia. Well, Simon was all alone that time.
Yeah, but a good job by Norman Gonzalez na tumulong para mawala yung bola dito kay Peter Jun Simon.
Sta.Lucia attacking the post on every instant on their offense. Ito yung Speed ni Marlo Aquino. Ay, sumobra. Ang bola makukuha pa ni Ryan Rose.
Buti napansin mo, Richard, na ito Santa Lucia, they're going to the post. Itong Purefoods, they are in penalty. You go to the post, really a lot of good things happen, especially if the other team is in penalty.
James Yap. Total of 10 points so far. Ang ganda na pasa kay Jonathan Salvador. May foul pa. Nobody running away from the challenge, mga kaibigan. And look at this great assist pass by James Yap to Jonathan Salvador. Absorbs the contact, gets the basket, and completes the three-point play.
But right now, Purefoods, nabanggit natin, they've had trouble sticking with Santa Lucia in the third quarter. So far in the third quarter, Santa Lucia only +2, meaning they scored two more points than Purefoods. So good job of Purefoods to stay in the game and, not lose focus in the third quarter.
And now they have a chance to grab the lead in this possession. James Yap, nahirapan sa kanyang dribble, ginugulo. Na-recover to Peter Jun Simon. Simon, siya na ang susugod, tatapigan ng bola. Recovered by Denok Miranda. It's a foot race. Miranda against James Yap. Cross-court pass to Ryan Reyes. Kelly Williams, 3 seconds to shoot. Launches a three, that's short. And that will end it. Was wild and woolly third quarter. And the Araneta Coliseum, Santa Lucia, ending things in the third with a 1-point lead, 71-70. Score ngayon ay atid sa inyo ng San Miguel Beer Pilsen, ang beer na walang katulad. We're about to start the fourth quarter of game number 7 as we go to the coach's corner. Coach Norman, Santa Lucia made a run at the start of the third quarter, but Purefoods just refused to give up.
Well, really, Santa Lucia tried to deliver a knockout punch on the Purefoods team, but really, Peter Simon was the one who really stepped up and really saved that third quarter for Purefoods.
Coach, for Santa Lucia, Kelly Williams, 36 minutes so far in this game. Do you think he's ever going to see some time on the bench?
Maybe not. There's no time to rest right now. Anyway, if you lose or win, you can rest the rest of the season, so the next 3 weeks till the next conference begins. But, if you look at this game, foul trouble might really determine who's going to win this basketball game. Both teams have a lot of players in foul trouble.
On the flip side, Coach Norman, with Purefoods, Peter Jun Simon, he's been the hottest guy. We know Purefoods likes to run a lot of screens and ISOs. Do you go to Peter Jun Simon now instead of James Yap in the fourth quarter?
Like we always say, Jason, this is crunch time, and you go to your best players. I think the ball's going to be in the hands of Kelly Williams and James Yap, and they probably will decide this series.
All right, thank you very much, Coach Norman, for your valuable insights as, Peter Jun Simon natawagan ng offensive foul. That's the second foul on Peter Jun Simon, as Coach Norman was saying. Really, foul situation will play a crucial factor. Not only that, nerves will play a crucial factor dahil fourth quarter na nga po ito ng game number 7. Face-up jumper by Marlo Aquino. Total of 7 points for the Skyscraper. So Purefoods surviving that third quarter. Dahil game number 6, fourth quarter was the quarter of Purefoods. And in this entire series, whoever wins the fourth quarter, sa'yo na nanalo ng ball game.
But an adjustment on the part of Santa Lucia. Remember that fourth quarter, Richard, Santa Lucia was in a zone defense. Nalibre si James Yap. Ngayon, hindi na nila papayagan mangyari yun ulit.
Quick pull-up by Kelly Williams. In and out. Marlo Aquino for that offensive rebound and a putback.
But that gets the Santa Lucia team on their feet.
Back to live action. Ito po si James Yap. And he gets his first 2 points of the fourth quarter. He ended the third quarter again with 10 points. Same as what happened in game number 6.
And his first shot, nakita natin dito sa fourth quarter, yung tira na yun, pasok. Remember, ganun din nagsimula yung 20-point performance niya in the last game.
Ito, missed by Marlo Aquino. Roger Yap ngayon nagbababa ng bola. And they're once again looking at James Yap. Tightly guarded by Denok Miranda. Binigyan ng screen ni Mark Pingris. Pingris ngayon ang sumugod. Gives it to Kirby Raimundo. 6 seconds to shoot. Kirby spins. Pasa niya. Naagaw.
A good help defense on the part of Santa Lucia. Pagka-spin ni Kirby, so many white shirts waiting for him at the post.
Here's Mario Aquino working it.